Hello and welcome to World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. Let's take a look at this hour's top stories. The crowds of Hong Kong's pro-democracy protesters dwindled sharply after the territory's chief executive Leung Choo-ying agreed to meet with protest leaders over their demands for electoral reforms. Police removed barricades elsewhere as people returned to work after a two-day holiday. It was unclear if the shrinking crowd signaled fading momentum for the protest movement or represented a temporary lull, as details of a possible compromise between protesters and Qin Yongin remain nebulous. The Turkish parliament gave the government powers to order military incursions against ISIS and to allow foreign coalition forces to launch similar operations from its territory. Prime Minister Ahmet Davutoğlu said Turkey would do everything in its power to protect Kobane and added that Turkey is uniquely poised to be affected by the developments in Syria. Meanwhile, jailed PKK leader Abdullah Öcalan said peace talks with Turkey would fail if ISIS massacres continued in Kobane. Officials have confirmed that Said Youssef, an Egyptian judge, has been transferred from his position in the criminal judiciary to the civilian judiciary. Youssef had been criticized for overseeing mass death sentences against supporters of the country's ousted President Mohamed Morsi. Youssef's removal is seen as a possible shift towards a period of reconciliation in Egypt after an extensive crackdown took place against the Muslim Brotherhood and backers of President Morsi. Israel, citing health considerations, turned down a request from the United States to assist in medical relief in Ebola-stricken West African countries. Defense Minister Moshe Yaalon rejected the request, which first came to the Foreign Ministry from Samantha Power, the U.S. envoy to the United Nations, Ynet reported on Wednesday. Yaalon said it would risk infecting Israeli medical teams and the army troops that would secure them. And that's it for this hour's edition of World in 2 Minutes. Until we meet again in 2 hours, goodbye.